All righty. What's up, everybody? We are on day 2, technically day 4, but our second call tonight, and I have Miss Amanda with us. Hi, Amanda.
Hi.
It's so nice to finally get to talk to you. I've heard so much about you and seen so much of you in our Facebook group, so this is fun.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I'm excited to get to know you a little bit tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So let's jump into it. I just want to hear a little bit about you. I want to learn about you. So tell me a little bit about your journey leading into taking control of your health.
Okay, it's a very long journey.
That's okay. We all have a long journey.
So pretty much, I mean, as far back as I can remember, I've always kind of thought about, like, been very conscientious of food and how I look and,
Mhm.
things like that. I've always been like a yo-yoer.
Okay.
So lose the weight, gain the weight, lose the weight, gain the weight. Um, and so working out has never been my problem. Like, I have a huge passion for working out. It's the nutrition part of it. Obviously, that's usually everybody's problem. So, um, I've done everything like keto, paleo, Dukin, like all kinds of stuff,
Mhm.
and it works at that time, obviously.
Mhm.
But there's never a sustainability to be able to keep
Mhm.
that up for the long haul.
Yeah.
So I had went to Mexico about 4 years ago with my husband to celebrate our 10-year anniversary.
Mhm.
And in my adult life, that is probably like the fittest and best in shape that I was.
Mhm. Mhm.
But to get there, I had restricted and things. And so, like, once I would hit that point, I would
Mhm.
fall way off the wagon and binge. And,
Okay.
so then I kind of got into this slump of I would try things that worked before, but they didn't work now. And
Yeah.
so, like, I mean, I got to the point where, like, I thought something was wrong with me. Like, there's a tumor growing inside of me, something.
No.
I had my thyroid tested, I had my hormones tested. I could not figure out what was wrong. And then my friend introduced me to the Transformation Project. I started in October with the 42-day challenge and
Okay.
absolutely fell in love.
Yeah.
Absolutely fell in love. This was something that can actually teach me for the rest of my life how to keep going. And to date, I've lost 45 pounds. So I'm really, really close to 50. Um,
Yeah.
and my overall goal, which, Nick kind of talked to me today and he's like, the number on the scale doesn't matter. You just, I'm like, I know, I just get in my head.
Yep.
So, like, for me, it is, I'm 100% like, like the little triangle. I'm
Yep.
100% focused on the aesthetic portion right now,
Okay.
because that's my goal. Kind of going for like fitness model physique. Um,
Okay.
so, like, I have big goals in mind. So,
I
that's
like
pretty
that you
much,
said right now.
yeah.
That's the goal right now. It's always subject to change and goals can change down the line. So that's really cool that you can recognize that this is the goal for this moment.
Yes. Yes.
So that's really cool. Well, congratulations on all your success so far. That's incredible.
Thank you. Thank you.
And you mentioned that you've tried just about everything in the books. When did that start for you? At what age did you really start dieting?
I mean, probably for me, I would say high school. Like, the big thing in high school that I always did, and I know this is absolutely horrible, but I wouldn't eat like all day. I just
Okay.
drank like a soda or a Coke at lunch, and then that was
Mhm.
it. And then I only ate dinner, and that was my whole high school. But like I said, I would have binge episodes, and
Okay.
so, it's very, very unhealthy, obviously. But that's as far back as I can remember. That's probably about whenever that started.
Okay. So it's been a long journey.
Yeah. Yep.
Long journey coming.
Yeah, because I graduated high school in 2003, so that's a long time ago.
I mean, I think if anyone started in high school, it's a long journey for all of us. 'Cause that's when I started dieting as well. So transitioning into the transformation project, what was your big hesitation starting yet another program?
I think failure, um,
Mhm.
doubt in myself, like, believing in
Self-doubt.
myself. I was in a really, really bad position, like, drinking every day, uh, eating out, like really treating myself like crap just because
Mhm.
I have fallen so far down this rabbit hole that I could not see how to claw my way out.
Yeah.
And so just like what was big time holding me back was like believing in myself to be able to put forth the effort and the work that it was going to take, because it
Mhm.
wasn't a magic fix. And they
Yeah.
they don't tell you it's a magic fix. If they do tell you it's a magic fix, it don't work. Like, I can
Mhm.
just tell you that right now. So I had a lot of people, a lot of support behind me that believed in me more than I believed in myself, which
Yeah.
is
It's
what I
usually
need.
how it goes. So I don't, well, first, I don't think Nick will allow you to not believe in yourself. So he will always have your back on that piece. But that's really cool. It's nice to have that support team. That's actually a huge piece of what we want to know for people, is making sure that we all have that support, which is why our community is so huge. So I love that. And I love how much of a part of it you are. Um, you mentioned, so we're down 45 since you started your journey, which is
Yeah.
obviously a huge accomplishment. Aside from that, what else have you seen? What other big wins have you noticed so far that you didn't think were possible?
So my first non-scale victory, which happened very fairly quickly, it was during the challenge, and I believe maybe it was only like a week or two into it. I was able to
Yeah.
wear my wedding ring again.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
and I hadn't been able
That's
to wear
cool.
that for, I would say, at least 3 years.
No freaking way.
Yeah.
That's
So,
a cool win. And that's not a win I don't think people would actually think of. So it's really
uh-huh.
cool that that's the one that stands out to you.
Yeah. Yeah,
How
that was the
freaking
very
cool.
first one that I posted about, that I was super happy about and excited.
Yeah.
Um, and then obviously starting after that, it became, clothes fit better. Um,
Mhm.
I actually liked what I was seeing in the mirror. I actually,
Yeah.
started falling in love with myself for the first time,
Oh,
like
good.
for the first time in my life. So
Yeah.
I used to go to therapy for like a food
Mhm.
addiction.
Okay.
And all those times going through therapy, like I did never achieved as much as I have through this program and the videos and Larissa expressing, self-love and all of that help. Like, I mean, it's been mentally changing as well as physical. And then I
Yeah.
had people start telling me like they seen the changes in my body, but the biggest change that they seen was my face. Like
Yeah.
the smile that I brought, the positivity
Yeah.
that I was bringing.
And you like can't put a price on that because that's
No.
huge.
Yeah.
So that's incredible.
Yeah. And you can
Well, it
see it
sounds,
in my progress photos, like my face.
yeah.
It just starts beaming and beaming and beaming.
Yes, that's why I always tell people to always smile in your progress pictures because it's just a reference.
Mhm.
To always smile, but that is really cool that you've seen that kind of glimmer
Yeah.
of hope as you move through. So that's really cool. So it sounds like you've had a lot of success in a lot of different areas so far. So it's really cool.
Yeah.
Um, so I'm just gonna guess that you didn't a year ago, you didn't see yourself being where you are now. So
No.
now that we're here, what are you looking forward to in a year from now?
Um, so obviously keeping up with what I'm doing now. And then like I want to take it a little bit further and I want to help people. I've
Oh,
talked to Nick
great.
about this before too. Like I would like to get into nutrition and I would like to get into coaching.
How freaking cool. Spread the love.
Right,
Make the impact
exactly.
on other
Because
people. That's
people who
awesome.
feel now where I felt 6 months ago, there is hope and there is light at the end of the tunnel.
Oh, that's really cool. That's honestly like a really cool transformation piece to be able to take that information and share it with others. So that's awesome. And so what would be your biggest advice for someone, whether they're about to start their nutrition journey, thinking about coaching, on the verge? What would be your best advice to someone who's like, I don't know what to do here. I need to take that next step.
So probably like my biggest thing would be to jump in both feet, completely engulf yourself in everything that you guys are offering, and completely trust in you guys and the program and the process, because y'all know what you're doing.
Oh, I just want to listen to you talk all day. Well, Amanda, it's been so nice to be able to get to know you and kind of hear your story a little bit. That's really cool. And you've had a lot of successes so far. And like I said, I've already seen so much in the Facebook group and how active you are there. And so I can only imagine what you're going to accomplish through the rest of your program, the rest of your life. And so that's very proud. That's awesome to hear.
Thank you.
So thank you for taking time out of your day to hang out with us and let me ask some questions and get to know you.
No problem.
It's been
Anytime.
wonderful. Of course. You have a wonderful night, Amanda. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, you too.
Bye.
Bye.